The Grenada Tourism Authority, the GTA, has started rolling out plans for the new executive. The announcement was made by Stacey LeBird, Chief Executive Officer, during a meeting with local media professionals and other stakeholders earlier today. LeBird said while the industry remains strong, there is a need for diversification. The U.S. contributes more than half the number of visitors to our shores, but with the recent threats posed to the islands, such as ours, by Donald Trump's decisions, the CTO said we must find alternative source markets. She gave the assurance that whatever is going on in the U.S. does not impact the continuation of life and business in Grenada.
I think it's very important for us to diversify. What does that mean? I think we all lived through the pandemic and we recognize that we went through a period of shutdown. And the reason for that is because we're very dependent on tourism. And I don't think that we can afford to be. So we need to be able to diversify how we sustain ourselves as a destination, right? And so it's not only diversifying because we're susceptible to pandemics and weather, so we know hurricane. Anyone following what's going on in the US? And the fact that our visitors, 53% of our visitors come from the US. Do you understand the seriousness and the impact of that? 53%. So what does that mean? It means then that we have to look at other emerging markets.
The new CEO, who replaced Petra Roach in June, also highlighted other initiatives for the industry, including a brand audit, reviewing their websites and social media platforms, exploring ways to develop them to better serve their customers, and pursuing greater stakeholder and community engagement.
We want to be able to also forge strategic partnerships because we know we can't go it alone, right? And that's going to be one of our focus. We're also going to look at how we boost visibility and attractiveness. We have so much to offer, but if no one knows, we won't be front of mind. We want to also expand and enrich our tourism offerings. So it's airlift naturally because the data shows that today's traveler wants seamless travel. Also, it's developing our yachting, dive, and luxury segment. I mentioned that. And then we have something that we're working on that I am very excited about, and that is our destination magazine.
Director of Sales and Marketing, Tonya Charles, highlighted some of their potential markets.
So some of the markets that we're going to be looking at is continental Europe, Latin America. We're so focused on increasing arrivals from those various regions. Every member of the team or the marketing executives of the marketing department have been assigned a market. So someone is in charge of supporting the US team. But two things in particular that I think is critical here. For the first time, we have a marketing executive who will be responsible for Grenada to encourage domestic tourism.
Christina John, GBN News.